Nikita season 4, episode 4, titled Payoff. This episode had a great twist at the ending, but overall I thought it was a really good episode, ramping up to the last two. I'm excited for the last two. Obviously, it's the last season, and the preview seemed really cool. It seemed like it was gonna, kind of put Nikita and Alex together for most of the episode. So I'm excited to see that because, they haven't even like seen each other in this entire season. So I'm excited for that, just because it'll kind of take it back to pretty much every other season, but mostly season one where it started. But this was a really good episode. A lot happened. They found out at least a part of the shop. They made it seem like they found the shop. They found out who the main guy was. We learned he isn't just some like figurehead. He does actually put his face out there in the world, and they figured out who he is and what he controls. They go to the MDK company, or at least this specific location, after they get all the control over the missiles, and they take this place down. They capture him. He ends up in prison. Amanda, basically sacrifices herself because she is Amanda, and it kind of, it was really crazy. It was like, it kind of seemed like she just snapped, and they had to nuke the position, even though that's where the team was. They escaped. They get Burkoff's dad, so I'm excited to see him kind of help Burkoff, just like get into anything and everything just even faster. So that should be really cool to see. But it was a really good episode, and all the twists and turns, and then we get the ending where he's in prison. He's been captured, and obviously he's not too worried about that at all. And we find out Amanda is not dead at all, and she had a double who took her place. And the best thing about that was it just flipped everything. This entire season it seemed like Amanda was just losing, which I thought, that's really cool. Nikita was kind of getting one up on on Amanda, who's always the genius. And then in this episode, they just flip it right back, and we think she died, and then it's like, nope, double the whole time. And she played like the ultimate plan, which was to fake her own death. And now she has probably like the biggest asset she possibly could over Nikita, because all they're going to be doing now is really working with Alex and basically focusing on the Sam Owen sort of storyline, which I thought that's what they were going to do, but they didn't actually kill off Amanda. So I'm excited to see what other crazy insane plan they have, and also what they plan to do with the guy who led MDK, because his face was all over TV, so they know, people know he was captured and put in jail, so he'll probably end up staying there. But as he mentioned, MDK was like an arm to the body, so the shop has so much more that we don't even know about. So I'm excited to see what type of crazy crap they end up doing now. But love this episode. The second, the other side story with Alex and Sam, that was really good too. And it seemed like every episode Sam seems like he's getting more and more back to being Owen. And he steals the diamonds, and he's about to take off, and he finds, he sees the guy walk across the street, and he's like, well, this guy is obviously trouble. And he goes in, and he turns right back around. He's gonna steal these diamonds from Alex. I think they're like worth 10 million, or something like that. And he beats the guy up, and then the guy, when he leaves, tells Alex like, this is how I got so far in the room, and this is why I even came in the room, because I knew you were alone, and he was stealing your diamonds. So she's tracking him with just shards of glass in a briefcase, and I'm excited to see we finally get to see him go to the guy who was kind of introduced. I want to say it was in the last episode. So he may end up going to him, and there might even be someone above him, but he owes a ton of money, way more than the 10 million that the diamonds would even be worth. But that's still going to be a pretty big story. It's like the side story to Alex versus, or not Alex, Nikita versus Amanda. But I'm still excited to see where it goes, and if he does eventually turn into a good guy, because it seemed like every episode he's better and better, and then he just does something to help himself. Like he gets that money that he's always been looking for, and he just takes off with the diamonds. So excited to see where that storyline goes. I don't know. Who knows? He might not even live. Like, that would be crazy to see if he actually ended up dying, but hopefully that won't happen either. I want to just see like everyone live for the team. But excited for the next two episodes. Love this one too. I mean, just the ending was just really, really good. A lot of twists and turns, and I'm excited to see, what could they possibly have planned. and what is the other side of the shop. Like we might get even more people. Like in this episode, we had another guy who was kind of like Michael, and he had like basically bionic legs. Like he mentioned how he kind of had an upgrade, so he had like super strength legs, and we could get more of that. They could have more of those people, and you know, more, just double agents in other places that they haven't needed to use, but since they lost their arm, so to speak, they're gonna be bringing things in full force. So excited to see what happens next week, and obviously the week after that, because we only have two more. So comment below, let me know what you guys saw of this episode, favorite parts, least favorite parts, and just what do you guys want to see in the last two episodes. I guess that's all I can really ask, because that's all we have. We have two more. So what do you guys want to see, and what do you guys think is going to happen based off of the preview for next week's episode? Comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.